Tom LeMain's weather, weekdays on Newsday.
From the NBC studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Branford Marsalis and the Tonight Show Band. Tonight, Jay welcomes Burt Reynolds, comedian Sinbad, and the music of Gill. I'm Edd Hall, and now, Jay Leno.
Boy, it is refreshing to see a talk show host not get a standing ovation. Thank you very much. I'm just so tired of standing ovations in the last week. I'm Jay Leno, or as I'm known around here at NBC, Conan O'Brien's opening act. Yes, welcome. Well, let's see. The big news today, of course, the historic signing of the peace agreement between Israel and the PLO at the White House. Well, one guy, people going, what? What happened? Why wasn't I told? You see, Clinton looked a little confused there. You see him standing behind all those guys? He had the look of someone who'd been told he was the 1 millionth customer at a supermarket. He was happy to be there. He just wasn't sure why he was being congratulated. You know? I really had nothing to do with any of this. Thank you very much. But President Clinton said no one could be happier that the Mideast plan is taking all the headlines. Oh, I don't know. I think Michael Jackson might be a little happier. Huh? A little happier. Oh, keep it up there. Keep it up. You see Yasser Arafat at the White House? You see him standing there? I'm going around the dial, you know, and I'm catching on the news, and I see Yasser Arafat standing with the White House behind him. I thought, oh, my God, Clinton has succeeded in reuniting the Beatles. I can't believe it, you know? First Fleetwood Mac, now Ringo. This is unbelievable. You see, Arafat, you know how Arafat arrived here in the U.S.? He came by a commercial airliner. Came by jet, regular plane. Now, the guy's an avowed terrorist, let's be honest. He'd had millions of death threats against him. How'd you like to be one of the other passengers sitting on that plane going, oh, I wonder who else is on the flight. Ah! Ah! Oh, man. You know what I love? I love how these guys are like friends now. I mean, did you see the look? Come on, it's a historic day. I don't want to put any dampener on it here, but did you see the look on Prime Minister Rabin's face when it was time to shake Yasser Arafat's hand? He had that look you get. You know when you're in the restroom at the gas station and you realize the only way you're going to get out is to have to touch that doorknob? You know? A lot of stuff going on this week in Washington. I guess an official date now has been set for announcing the new Clinton health care plan. It's September 22nd. That's, what, a week from Wednesday. Got to give Clinton credit there. Pretty clever releasing the health care plan on a Wednesday. He knows all the doctors will be off playing golf. Huh? Be able to slip it right by them there. Just slip it right by. They'll never know what hit them. Oh. And in science news, oh, this is kind of sad. I guess you read about this, yeah. Today, 4 NASA scientists got lost trying to find a Saturn dealership. Yeah. Sad. But some good news from NASA. The Space Shuttle Discovery had a safe liftoff yesterday. That was good. You know, I got a great idea for the astronauts. I think this would be a great trick. Just for fun, when NASA calls them, don't answer. We lost another one! Now, Vicky, do I see something new here? Wait a minute, Vicky.
Uh-oh.
Right? Did you get impaled on something? No, you had your... Oh, look, you have that would be a nose ring, an earring in your nose. No, that would be a nose ring. How do you decide which nostril you're going to go with? Or just flip a coin? No, it looks very pretty. It looks very pretty. You think I should maybe put one of those? Oh, yeah. Maybe get my head pierced. Just with a big ring to it. You see what's new at Atlanta Airport? You heard about this? Philip Morris is building these special glass enclosures now for smokers at the airport. And they say they're the first of their kind. Well, not really. I think hospitals have had them for years. They're called intensive care units. Yeah, that's special little areas for smokers, yeah. Now, here's something I couldn't believe. We have a bunch of people here from Massachusetts, right? Now, you guys got here because Continental Airlines printed the wrong fare? You mean they made a mistake? So, that guy applauding, how much was your fare, sir?
Two of us came for $192.
$192. So how much should it have been?
About $457 apiece.
So they made a mistake, so you all got to come?
We have to sit in Houston for 4 hours tomorrow.
Oh, you have to sit in Houston for 4 hours? Oh, boy, life is tough. And you look like just the kind of customer they're trying to attract there, sir. Yeah, just the kind of guy. Just that upscale look that they want on the airline. That's a pretty good deal. So you saw in the paper, you ran down, you bought your ticket. Well, now they're going no frills. Have you heard about the Continental going? Actually, I think they're taking the no frills policy a little too far. I don't know if you noticed. On the air sickness bag, rather, it says after use, rinse, and then reuse. Yeah, I don't know. Things get a lot better in the Midwest. This is terrific. Now, here's something. This is in the paper today. Canton, Missouri held a huge beer party over the weekend to celebrate the end of the flooding. Now, won't this cause more flooding, if I'm not mistaken, now? Going through a magazine today, looking for jokes, looking through magazines. I see an ad for the new Geo Prism, the car? And in the ad, they say the car has been totally redesigned for this year, totally bumper to bumper. Now, how does that make the guy feel who bought last year's Geo Prism? I mean, finding out every single part of this entire car is not even good enough to put on this year's model. It's very depressing. Very depressing. Not one little piece, the whole thing. And in England, the House of Windsor, they got a mail-order catalog now, and they're now officially selling items that have been endorsed by the British royal family, endorsed by the royal family themselves. Let me tell you something. If they endorse a mattress, you know it's a good one, huh? You know that's going to be a top shelf, top of the line, yeah. Here you go. Here's a little item. Pick this out of the Wall Street Journal. See, we're on top of the thing. That's the thing, right, Branford? You got to be on top. Gotta be on top. A foreign company called Unilever. You ever heard of this company, Unilever? No. They're buying up enough American stock to become this country's biggest ice cream producer. Buying up all the ice cream stock. But see, they're smart. They're buying the stock at a slow, even pace. Because after all, it is ice cream. If you buy it up too fast, you get that headache. Ow, ow. I guess I'll stay out of the Wall Street Journal. Sorry. Not much for economic news. Hi. Psychic Friends Network. They announced today they're coming out. Some psychic... Well, there's the problem why the joke didn't work. Here you go. You got your psychic... Huh? Now, do you call the Psychic Friends? No. You fly out here for $99. You spend $300 talking to Psychic Friends. You're applauding the Psychic Friends. Have you ever used them? No. No. But you just applauding on general principle. All right. Anyway, they're coming out with their own newspaper. It's called USA Tomorrow. Hey, anybody see that Superman show last night? Adventures of Lois and Clark? Well, we had Sequest. I guess we did pretty good. That did pretty good. But they had that Adventures of Lois and Clark. Now, if you saw this show, you know this. Lois Lane in the show is described as the best investigative reporter in the world. I mean, if she's so good, how come she's fooled by a pair of $10 glasses from Lens Crafters? He looks like Superman, but... Gee, with those glasses, I don't know. And finally, actor Kevin Costner says he's... Kevin Costner fan? Well, you know about this? He's going to build a Vegas-style casino in Deadwood, South Dakota. We're going to put casino gambling there. He said he got the idea when he was walking through a cornfield and a guy in a polyester leisure suit with a huge white belt said, if you build it, they will come. All right, ladies and gentlemen. On a very special edition of the Tonight Show hard copy, Burt Reynolds will be here. We'll find out what's going on. Burt's here tonight. Find out what's going on. And one of my favorites, a gentleman nominated 8 8 country music awards. Is that right? Oh. First time in 20 years, Vince Gill. Vince Gill is with us. And a very funny gentleman who has his own show on Fox called Sinbad. Sinbad is with us. Sinbad is with us. And say hello, of course, to Branford Marsalis and the Tonight Show band. Branford Marsalis.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, boss. Come on out here, Edd Hall. This is our announcer, Edd Hall. Ed, sit down, sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very exciting. Our own announcer, Edd Hall. 6 a.m. this morning. First baby girl. He and his wife, Liza, had a baby this morning. Got a picture?
I just happen to have a picture.
This,
yeah.
How old? Look at this. Can we now we have a shot. We blew this up. Let's get a shot of the baby's 3 hours old. Wow.
Yeah, about 3 hours. She looks like a star.
Yeah. Now, I assume the other arm will grow to match that arm, hopefully.
No, that would be my wife's hand, yes.
Well, look at all the hair and everything. That's only 3 hours old?
Yeah.
Wow.
She is. She's going to be a movie star.
You got to go to Supercuts already?
She's 9 pounds.
Huh?
She's 9 pounds, 14 ounces.
Wow, that's a big baby.
Yeah,
now, what's the baby's name?
Her name is Gilda Claire.
Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Now, we got the NBC. See, we didn't know if it would be a boy or a girl, so we got... See, it's got a... See, it's a teddy bear on one side, or it's a bunny.
Oh.
Give that to her. That's great.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Edd Hall, new dad. Be right back with Burt Reynolds.
This Hyundai Elantra is going on a trip. So is this one. This one's going to Grandma's house. This one's winning a 4-day, 2,000-mile endurance race. Imagine a sensible family sedan, tough enough to be a 2-time World Rally champion. So, if you want a car that'll give you years of trouble-free trips to Grandma's house, drive one that's already been over the river and through the woods. The Elantra from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
This insert is what some women use for yeast infections. Not me. It's dry, hard. This is my choice, Monistat 7. You can feel how soft it is. Most important, Monistat is the one my doctor urged me to use. In fact, more doctors recommend Monistat 7 than any other cure. Soft, gentle Monistat. Fits natural, feels natural. Monistat, the #1 choice of women, the #1 recommendation of doctors.
You're saying that if I use ordinary bacon grease, I just put that on the ball bearings and that clears up the squeak? You're a genius. That's my mom. Hey, you know, speaking of my car...
For people who have to talk on the phone a lot when away from
car
home,
wax and a hair conditioner.
MCI introduces 2 hours of free calling card
Hey,
calls.
Dad. Hey, how's it going? How's those taxidermy
Up to 2 hours free with an MCI card.
Up to what? Wow. Hey, did I tell you I took up bowling?
Get up to 2 hours of talk free with the MCI card.
What do they call it duct tape for, anyway?
The 50/50 sale at Furniture Unlimited. 3 days only. 50% savings on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio furniture, and more. $50 off recliners, dinette sets, curios. Need bedding? Save 50% and more on every Sealy mattress and box spring, even Posturepedic. Every size, every comfort on sale starting at $50. Get a free bed frame and 30-day comfort guarantee. The 50/50 sale. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Furniture Unlimited. Route 309 Quakertown, 427th Street Road, Southampton. The real buys are at Furniture Unlimited.
I met my first guest in 1977. He was on the very first Tonight Show that I did, and he was very kind to me backstage and very supportive, and we've become friends since then. Much has been written about him in the press lately, and we invited him here to talk about some of it and see what's going on. Please welcome Burt Reynolds. You know, haven't...
Yes, that's nice to hear because I've been reading all kinds of other stuff.
Oh, yeah? Well, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Things all right?
Oh, it was a really uneventful summer.
Yeah. Just kind of a slow summer?
Yeah, slow summer. It takes me 8 hours to drive to work to go around the newsstands.
Oh, man. I must say you looked up. Now, you're more conservative. Usually you have the Burt red, you know that red jacket you wear?
Yeah, I thought it would be wise to be conservative.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought it would be a very good idea. Actually, it was going to be a Brooks Brother job, but I looked like an idiot in it, so
all right.
This is about as subtle as I can get, I guess.
Well, that's pretty subtle, a little horseshoe with the diamonds on it.
Yes, that's very subtle.
Yeah.
Vince gave me this.
Vince Gill gave you that?
Vince Gill, I love Vince Gill.
Yeah. Are we going to read about that in the tabloids,
Probably.
too?
Yeah. You'll probably be named tomorrow as a correspondent.
Now, is it really? I mean, it must be shell shock. I mean, I know every time you go to the newsstand or avoid the newsstand.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's more important whether Emmitt Smith comes back to the Cowboys. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why it just keeps going on and on and on. I'm so sick of it, but I'm sure the public must be sick of it, too.
Well, still, I mean...
What?
Well, I mean, to be fair,
To be fair...
when you went on Good Morning America, I mean,
Well, that was I pushed my fool button.
Yeah. So that was not a good idea?
That was not a good idea. You see, I mean, I'm just like everybody else out there, except that I'm under a magnifying glass, and you have those days when you should keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
And that was one of those days when I should have kept my mouth shut, and I was being interviewed, and so I'm rather sorry about that, but you have good days and bad days, and God, I hope this is a good one.
Something that sort of puzzled me, when the whole thing sort of happened, you go, yeah, okay. Why did you choose to take the story to one of the tabloids? Because that's where everybody kind of read about it. It seemed like you had given
I didn't take it so much as they were in my yard. And, you see, I mean, you don't have to take it very far. I mean, there's a guy like this, you know?
Yeah.
And there's not... The world has gotten so jaded anyway. I mean, that the tabloids are not that different from TV Guide or some other magazines I could name. So, you know, you're right next to Mars person births baby, but...
But do you think you... I mean, by giving them the ammunition... I mean, you're not the first star to get a divorce. Don't you feel you sort of gave them the ammunition by all the things that were said, kind of fueled it a little bit?
I already told you how much I hate you.
Well, let me ask you about some of these. Let me ask you about some of these tabloids. Now, here's this one here.
Oh, good.
Here now, look. How about this one here? Get a shot of this one here. Here you go. Burt caught in hot tub alone.
Yes.
Now, is this one true?
That's true. I lost my virginity alone too.
Really? Really? Let's see. We got. What else we got here? Here's another one. No, I didn't believe this one either. You get a shot of that. It says, Evening Shade producer replaces Burt with Roger Clinton. That one is not true.
Well, Roger's certainly looking for a job.
Yeah. Here you go. Now, this one, the Inquiring Star.
Inquiring Star, yeah.
Here you go. This is another one I saw. Maybe can you get a shot of that? It says, Florida Truth Serum Commission names Burt as spokesperson. Anything?
Yeah.
And my particular favorite. This is my particular favorite here. I'm just waiting for you to deck me any minute now. They make headlines again. Here you go. There you go. Burt Reynolds admits Florida orange juice addiction, checks into the Anita Brain Clinic. So that's, So this is...
That is true. They said that they didn't fire me because of the divorce, but they did send me a contract that said, you will say everything we ask you to say, whether it's funny or not. And I thought that's a rather strange contract, but maybe they should go back to Anita Bryant, because she certainly was a good spokesman for him.
Yeah, well, and you know, there's something to be said for Tang.
I think so. I was for all the...
fresh squeezed isn't all it's cracked up to be.
No, I tried it every day, and it didn't help the divorce.
Really?
No.
Now, is there anything that you want to clear up that you said that perhaps maybe you regretted saying? I mean, did you regret saying something?
Everything.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I guess you're supposed to just behave absolutely perfect, and if you're human at all, and have you get angry and you sort of say things, they just beat you to death with them, like you just did. It was very nice. And you can't come out from under it. But I've risen from the dead before. You know, I was dying of AIDS and I got cured. So
well, that was another rumor. Of course, it was totally false. Now, someone will hear you say that and think that that's true, but that was...
No, I don't think they will now.
Yeah, yeah.
But until you brought it up, I think that what happens is, you belong on a motorcycle. You know that? There really is some code of privacy, I would think, with some people where they can't get at you, but it doesn't seem to apply to the Queen's family and me.
Yeah. I tell you, we'll take a break. We'll talk with Burt some more right after this. Back with Burt Reynolds.
Jeans. A loose interpretation of the original.
I always wanted to practice in a small town. I like to know the people I'm taking care of. It's important for me to be involved with the community. That's the way I want to live. I got a GM MasterCard because I wanted to do something special for my daughter's birthday. It was easy. I transferred my other credit card balances to my GM card and earned 5%. It was a thrill to give her the Beretta. It's a big part of her life. I don't think Christy will ever forget her 16th birthday.
The GM card with no annual fee. To apply, call 1-800-8GM-CARD.
What's the popular opinion of Hershey's Cookies and Mint? The one-of-a-kind combination of crunchy cookie bits and lightly minted Hershey's chocolate has drawn monumental praise. It's the coolest Hershey bar so far.
Wait till these people try new Cheese Whiz Squeezable. They're gonna go nuts. Plain old hot dog, instant cheesy dog. What'd I tell you? No, Cheese Whiz Squeezable.
Our values are changing these days. People are reconsidering what to do with their money. And while just about everyone else is trying to sell you a $15,000 automobile with some interesting standard features, we'd like you to consider an automobile from under $7,000 with some interesting options on what to do with the rest of your money. The Excel from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
For the woman who defies her age, Rénergie, only from Lancôme, Paris. The power of double performance to diminish the appearance of wrinkles and increase firmness. A powerful alternative to looking your age. Rénergie, double performance anti-wrinkle and firming treatment.
Only from Lancôme, Paris.
Beauté Superlative, your gift with any 1750 Lancôme purchase. Now at Macy's.
Welcome back. Hi, I'm psychotherapist Dr. James Leno. We're talking with Burt Reynolds tonight.
Thank you, dear.
Let me ask you about. Here's where it gets tricky. Let me ask you about Lonnie. Is there anything you want to say or regrets? No. I don't mean it that way. I mean,
no. I wish her everything that's good, and She's a very beautiful woman, and I hope she finds a very rich man.
Oh, boy.
No, I wish her only happiness, and it was never my M.O., if you've ever read anything about me before, to ever say anything bad about anyone that I'd ever gone with. And it just that this thing was so crazy. And like I say, I pushed my fool button, and there I was, a fool.
Yeah.
And then you just can't live it down. I mean, there's contests on every, vote for Burt, vote for her, vote for, it's just, it's unbelievable that it's just still going on.
Yeah. Are you a hard guy to live with normally, would you say? I mean...
Well, you never had a problem.
No, we always got along. I can honestly say I never did.
No, I think I'm very easy to live with. But
would you get married again? Or have you kind of soured on the deal for a while? I don't mean
just
like
for
right
a while.
Now. For a while, yeah.
I think I understand that Texas is a good place to get married.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. I think that if you get soured on marriage because of your situation, then you're a little bit crazy. You know, that situation was that situation, and then there'll be others. I hope.
When you get angry and you're by yourself and you get angry, do you rearrange furniture?
Yes.
I mean, I sort of heard of things flying through the air. I mean, you know these stories.
I rearrange chairs.
Oh, okay. This is.
No, I have been known to break furniture.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just throw it across.
But it's always mine.
Oh, yeah.
I want that very clear.
I'll break your hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never touched anybody else's furniture.
But is it good once you do that? Once you break the furniture, you say to yourself, that's it, I'm clear.
Sometimes I need another chair.
Yeah.
Right now, I'd like to have a chair.
I think you probably... Why do I think you just went through a whole dinette set about
I did. I went through the whole house, actually. But I just walked out of the house with my Rotary Club football trophy. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I didn't take a lot.
How about your dad? Did he give you much advice? I know your dad is...
My dad is ex-chief police, and he's 90 years old. And he gave me some... He gave me some very sage advice, which I can't say on the air.
Yeah. You can't even hint about what it is on the air.
No, I can't. I can't say anything about that because it was terrific, but I can't say it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like what Sinbad said to me just back in the dressing room. You know that Sinbad just got a divorce too.
Well, I'm sure he'd be thrilled that you said that.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
The first rule of show business, take somebody down with you.
I think it's tough. That's right.
Let me ask you an honest question. Are you nervous tonight? Do you seem nervous coming on? Because I must admit, every time I've seen you, it's bang, bang, and the lines and the jokes. And tonight you do seem...
to be setting you up.
No, but you do seem... you seem a little nervous, as if you think maybe you've lost the public or you've lost the appeal they have for you. No, that's...
Well, there is that feeling that you've disappointed people because you didn't stay, you know, I mean, we were the top of the wedding cake, you know.
Yeah.
But so was Desi and Lucy.
Yeah.
And the royal family.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people, I don't think there's anybody in this audience that hasn't been affected by a divorce in one way or another. And when people get so angry about it that you feel a responsibility to stay married.
Yeah.
Just for a minute.
No, I know. How about your son? How's Quentin? Is he taking you to...
Quentin is the most well-adjusted, wonderful young man I've ever met. And he thinks he has 2 houses now. He's really happy. Hey, I got 2 houses.
Yeah.
Got 2 houses, 2 pools.
Yeah.
One's a little small. A waiting pool at my house. Yeah, but... and he likes to come down to the valley where it's hot, where I am.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I've moved so many times, folks, that it's frightening. You can just check my whole career by where I've moved.
You should get a Winnebago.
I have. In fact, I was living in one for about a week or 2 there.
And you did a movie as well?
I directed and was in a movie with Reba McEntire, and she's one. Called A Man from Left Field, about baseball.
Oh, it's a baseball movie, okay.
Yeah. Yes. The Man from Left Field would make you think that.
I would think that, The Man from Left Field.
But you're such a big sports fan.
It could be my biography, The Man from Left Field.
You don't know anything about sports. It's frightening.
Me?
No, you don't care about. You don't care about sport. The Rams and the Raiders. Right now, you can't tell the difference between.
I was at the Rams game yesterday. Beat the Steelers 27-0.
I saw you.
Thank you very much.
I saw you at that game, and who explained it to you?
Who explained it to you? I was there.
No, I know what a big sports. I know.
Were you at the game?
Were you at the Rams game?
Were you at the Rams game?
No.
I rest my case. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I wasn't.
Let's go back to Sinbad's
I was at
divorce.
the Raiders game.
Oh, you were at the Raiders game?
Yes.
Well, they won also.
Yes.
So there you are.
Yes. I went all the way to Seattle.
He's losing it, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, we have to go? All right, we'll take it. Listen, congratulations. Thanks for coming
Congratulations
on
what?
Congratulations on going to the Raiders game. On the Raiders game. I thought I'd say I'm so used to saying congratulations. Congratulations for being a good sport. That's what it is. For coming out. See how easy this was? See how easy this was? There you go. Burt Reynolds, you guys.
The credit line has nothing to do with your value as a person, okay? Sure, Gold MasterCard has a credit line of at least $5,000, but that doesn't make you a better person. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does. I mean, if knowing that no Gold card is more accepted on the planet lets you relax and just have fun, then yeah, I suppose it could have some effect. And you can use your Gold MasterCard at cash machines all over the world, so you can get money in drachmas or lire or seashells, so you can tip generously, which any waiter will tell you is the true measure of how good a person you are. Gold MasterCard. It's more than a gold card. It's smart money.
It seems the more time goes by, the fancier trucks get.
Just a bunch of chrome and snashy stripes.
What the?
Phew, Chef.
No. So Mazda went and asked folks what a truck should be.
I need a real truck.
To learn one very important lesson.
You don't run through mud in ballet slippers.
Introducing the bigger.
It's bigger.
Meaner. All-new Mazda truck. The only import with a 4-liter V6 and one monster warranty.
Better told my dinosaur.
The new Mazda truck.
I like my dinosaur. It's a good dinosaur.
Mazda. It just feels right.
Italy. Ah, the passion. Take my new friend, Alessandro Giuseppini. I wouldn't call him a bad driver, just creative. Fortunately, he drives the best-selling car in the world, the new Volkswagen Golf. So nimble, so forgiving. It's all the excitement anyone could want. Well, almost. The new Volkswagens, the most loved cars in the world.
The Man of Action is back. Get personal with Bruce Willis. Plus, will Lou Ferrigno's dream come true? Find out on the next E.T.
Tomorrow night at 7. Spend time with Jackie and the grandkids. And when you fill up your car, beware. You could be pinched at the pump on hard copy. Tomorrow at 7:30.
If there was 1 month when you could get free long-distance calls...
Think about
What month would you want that to be?
Join MCI and Friends and Family in September, and we have a great gift for you in December.
Free calls to all MCI customers.
In your Friends and Family circle.
Anywhere in the U.S. All December long.
If you join now...
We'll not only give you free calls in December...
We'll also give you an hour of free calls before December.
60 minutes of free long distance to use any way you want.
Happy holidays.
A bit prematurely.
From MCI.
The Old El Paso Challenge. Who can pick up the most pecani sauce per chip? Miss Pammy Jo Downey with Old El Paso thick and chunky pecani? Or heavyweight contender Randall Tex Cobb with ordinary pecani?
You're toast, kid.
Ready, dip. Old El Paso thick and chunky's the clear winner. Ordinary pecani's thin and runny.
I was robbed.
For more dip per chip and more taste per bite,
I want a rematch.
It's thick and chunky pecani from Old El Paso, where taste runs wild.
Imagine I'm an Infiniti J30 under assembly. So why am I just sitting here? Because if you want an incredibly precise body, you can't roll it around while you're building it. So, instead of moving the car around, Infiniti moves around the car. It's called IBAS construction. At your Infiniti showroom, you can learn about all the incredible thinking in this car. Because they wouldn't want you to appreciate them just for their bodies.
Lease one of the world's most advanced automobiles, now at a very special rate for a limited time.
get-rich guru, or con man. Watch the next current affair.
My next guest is an old buddy of mine and a fellow stand-up comedian. Did I say congratulations, Burt? Congratulations. All right. He has a new sitcom called The Sinbad Show, which premieres Thursday night on some other network. Please welcome Sinbad. Now, if I'm not mistaken...
Hey, what's up?
That's Burt Reynolds' old suit, isn't it?
This is Burt loaned me the suit. I didn't have anything to wear.
That was my fool suit.
Yep, this is it.
My fool suit.
This is the fool suit. Now I have it on. So, I'm buying a Winnebago tomorrow.
Now, what's this about the underwear? My producer said something about...
Jay Leno used to go on the road. When I started out doing comedy, Jay Leno would not buy, you know, like new underwear. He would, instead of washing his underwear, he would just throw his underwear in the trash and buy new underwear.
No, wait. When we were on the road,
man, I used to go see, he was a comedy guy. When I was on the road, this was the only man made money. He made money. And we would go and be in the trash. As you can tell, Jay Leno been there. It was like a legend, like, Jay's been here.
And what are you going through the trash for?
And he wear those big, ugly white ones. Nothing fancy, them white ones. The
Sears.
The one little blue stripe through the middle, man.
With the 12-pack.
Yeah, the 12-pack, man.
Not the 3-pack, the 12. Because I remember when you came in, when I first met you at Zanies, you were in the Air Force.
I was just getting out the Air Force. I just got kicked out. I got kicked out. Don't be proud.
It was the most polite.
It was a beautiful thing. It was
the most polite he'd ever been to me. You came up, Mr. Leno, I want to be a comedian. Remember I said,
that's right.
Oh, you want to be a comedian? All right, go on. I said, you want this guy to go on?
This man was like one of those guys that, you know, all the comics, when Jay would come in town, everybody wanted to sit down, he'd take you to eat. He'd go to a cheap place because he won't spend much money. and all the comics would sit around Jay Leno. Mr. Leno, how would I get into comedy? You know, just do your thing. He never gave you advice that made you money. It was stupid stuff when you thought about it later on.
I remember the first joke you told that night.
You remember it?
It was about Poor Folks Restaurant. You know Poor Folks?
Poor Folks.
Poor Folks. P-O.
Yeah. Poor Folks.
Remember the joke?
The Poor Folks Restaurant. See, Poor Folks is only in the South. And it's called P-O-F-O-L-K-S.
I used to own a few of them.
You have some? And now we might have to get another one.
Yeah.
We have to get another one.
Now I'll be washing dishes there.
I'll be eating there.
An ample title for me now.
And what they do is they write the menu like you poll, because you poll, it must mean you're stupid. Because they would write down sandwiches. What kind of sandwiches? And after a while, after 15 minutes of poor folks, you act like that. Can I have a sandwich? And everybody would get stupid inside the restaurant.
No, exactly. Just because I'm poor don't mean I'm illiterate.
That's
that
right.
was the actual line.
And I also want people to know, on the Jay Leno show, they give you a key to lock your stuff up, because there's a lot of thievery, I guess, going on. I don't understand this. I've done other shows that didn't steal my stuff.
No. Let me tell you something.
They give you one?
They gave me one, yeah.
They gave you one?
I don't think you got to worry about anybody taking this jacket. I think you'll be all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, how's your little boy? He must be starting school.
Yeah, today was his first day of school. He's 4 years old. It's K4. Wow. Well, you know, he went to daycare and last year, but, you know, because nowadays you got to get kids in school at the age of 2.
True.
Because you got to take a test to go into kindergarten. How can you not be ready for kindergarten? How can you be so mentally undeveloped, like, I don't think we should send him yet. They're building blocks. They're sleeping. He's not ready for that challenge. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing. And my son, you know, he was cool. He had a book bag, and he had new clothes, and he was like, Daddy, we're going to school. And we got to the door. No! And took off down the street. And then the other kids got agitated. They said, he knows something we don't know. And they ran out the door.
We'll talk more with Sinbad. Be right back right after this.
We call it a unified ergonomic interior design. Ray Campbell calls it his quiet cabin in the woods. We call it high-strength steel body construction. Emily Ross calls it a place to put her valuables. We call it an impressive value starting at around $12,000. Tom Reese calls it more affordable than his daughter's wedding.
We call it Corolla, the all-new Toyota Corolla, the brand new car with a familiar name.
Recently, Boomer Esiason tried to bet a few of his friends that they couldn't eat just one Lay's potato chip.
I bet you can't eat just one. If I lose, I have to shave my head?
This head?
Shave? What? Oh, come on, man. No.
More and more people are discovering that Lay's are different.
Hi, guys.
So crunchy and perfectly golden, you can't eat just one.
Hey, come on. Do I look stupid? Who's stupid enough to take that bet?
Welcome to another day in the National Football League. Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. The two teams you're about to see.
Today's Lay's, now more than ever, bet you can't eat just one.
Call it the ultimate test of a household cleaner, the Polish sausage test. Glass cleaners can't always cut the grease, and spray cleaners can leave streaks on glass. But 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner cuts the grease and cleans the glass, even grease on glass, without streaking. 409 Glass and Surface Cleaner. It's better than your spray cleaner, better than your glass cleaner.
New light walkers from Easy Spirit, with real cushioning and support. No other light shoe performs quite like them. Easy Spirit, the new light shoe with the right support.
How am I supposed to fall asleep with this pain? I could take one of those nighttime pain relievers with a sleep ingredient, but all I really need is Advil. Advil is so effective, it relieves the pain, so I can get to sleep.
Advil, advanced medicine for...
Your gift with any $32 Eternity for Men purchase at Wanamaker's.
See the world in clay at the Clay Studio. For gallery information, call 215-925-3453. The Clay Studio, your place to see the world in clay.
Welcome back, talking with Sinbad. Now, I remember you on the road. You would watch TV till like 6 in the morning.
That's
every
right,
night.
man.
We'd have those comedy
I had no
condos.
I had no light. Back in those days, we would stay in comedy condo. Like, there was condos. It might be an apartment. It might be the owner's house.
Or garage.
Yeah. Or like it might be outside just in the yard.
Yeah.
And we called them condos. And there was never any cable.
No.
So you had like 4 channels, and there was nothing else to do. It was comics. So you get off at midnight. Everybody else was gone, so you just stay up and watch TV all night. Yeah. And talk about stuff the next day that nobody knew about because everybody else had lives. And they had no idea what you were talking about.
But you used to like all the bad movies. That was
I like I go to bad movies on purpose.
Yeah.
Anything that Cisco Ebert don't like, I'm going.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I'm checking it out.
Yeah.
I'm checking it out.
What bad movies have you seen?
I've seen a lot of my pictures.
No. The thing about Burt Reynolds, everybody wanted to be Burt Reynolds. Every boy, black, white, Japanese, I don't care what you were, wanted to be Burt Reynolds, man. I wanted to be the longest yard. Oh, that was me. That was me. That was me, man. I wanted to wear the tight black, the tight black silk T-shirt with sideburns. You go like this. Can I talk to you for a second? That's all. That's all I wanted to do, man. That's what I wanted to do.
Well, I brought you see my Citroen SM is the same car you drove in the longest shot. Remember when you drove into the water?
I don't care.
You don't? You probably don't have that car anymore. Anyway, congratulations. Listen, you ever buy anything with the home shopping? Are you one of those guys?
I can't help it. I try not to watch.
See, I can only go about 3 minutes.
I bought the ball spray so I can spray the back of my head.
Oh, yeah?
But they might run out, and I want to have some.
Yeah, they might run out?
Yeah, because I don't think that stuff going to be around long.
No.
I saw some at Builders Emporium. They had it in the little paint section so you could, like, paint your house or paint your head. They don't care. And then one guy's just too happy. I don't know the guy. He must make all the money. Wow! What can we do with this cup? We can dry it, we can eat it, we can fry it. How much? Not $39, not $29, $5. I ain't buying nothing for $5.
No, you gotta buy that.
You know it's jacked up. It's only $5, man.
So you're the guy. You know, I always wonder who buys this stuff.
I buy it, but I send it back.
Oh, can you do that? I didn't even know.
Oh, they know. Ooh.
Can you send it back?
You can send it back. Break it and send it back. Say it was broke when you got it.
You ever do the psychic thing? You ever call?
I call the psychic hotline all the time, man, because that's, I mean, I believe there are people out there who have abilities, but not that many that you can get an 800 number. I'm sorry. I believe there's like 1 or 2 dudes that really can go like, Jay, you shouldn't go to work today. Yeah, I don't think, you know, once, I mean, these guys come on, you know, and you never get the one that's on the show. The one that's good. He sits there like this. I've worked with entertainers. And you call him, hi, this is Sally from Iowa. Right. I'm going, oh, like you know what's happening. You'd moved if you knew what was happening. You go to a city that had some, like, amusement park or something. I call and say, what exactly am I going to be doing tomorrow? Well, I can't tell you exactly what I'm hanging up. Right. I mean, and then it costs you $29.95 just to call the people. Plus, who else is up at midnight to read your mind? That's stupid. Who stays up all night long? I hope they call. I got a lot of feelings in my head today. I just...
Big sports fan? You watch sports all day like that?
Yeah, I'm a sports fan, but I'm not religious like I used to be. I used to be a basketball nut and everything, but now I try to have a life. Yeah. You know, because there's so much sports on now. You got the satellite dish. You're like this. Oh, what? Oh. They got contracts. I don't.
Yeah, right.
Play the game. Put it in the paper. I'll read what you did, man.
Now, the new show is called Sinbad. What are the odds of that, really?
Well, I call it the Sinbad Show because, you know, I want people to say, like, I didn't know you were on the air. It's called the Sinbad Show. That way, when they're looking for it in TV Guide, they don't have to go like, oh, it's me and the kids, or Jim and Jam. It's like the Sinbad Show.
So what is it now? You're a dad or something?
I'm a guy who was a single man. He'd been single all his life, never planned on being married. And, it's a dream life, Burt. He was single, and all of a sudden he decides to adopt 2 kids, and it totally changes his life up.
Oh, he adopts 2 children. How old? Little kids, teenagers?
4. I got one. My daughter's 4, and the son of the show is 12. Okay. And anybody that has kids knows what happens. Once you have kids, you'll never be cool again. You become brain damaged, and you just lie about how cool you used to be. Yeah. Right? Right? See, these are parents.
Now, when is the show on? It's on Thursday?
On Thursday, right after the Simpsons. It's on Thursday.
On Fox.
On Fox.
We can say it.
It's on Fox. And on Fox.
No, I think...
You don't get one of these, Jack.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. That's right. You don't get the key. Sinbad, congratulations.
Inside, your smooth-running engine is a torture chamber. And under these grueling conditions, only one leading motor oil in every grade meets the world's toughest requirements for viscosity breakdown. Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol. Why make things tougher on your engine? Castrol GTX, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Try Castrol Super Clean for tough, greasy jobs. If it won't come clean with Super Clean, it won't come clean.
These are first graders reading on a 5th grade level. We could have never done this without Hooked on Phonics.
Kipling decided to wait until late the next night when there would be fewer trains. There once was a yellow...
6 were easily reading 5th grade level by the end of the 9-month school year. Even the very slowest child in the class graduated reading 3rd grade. Hooked on Phonics. It works.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
For double stains, big or small, Mama's all got small. Half the liquid than ever before, lifts stains like never before. New Double Power All. Double stain lifter, that's all.
How wild is the taste of Hershey's cookies and mint? The mouth-watering combination of crunchy cookie bits and lightly minted Hershey's chocolate is outrageous. It's the coolest Hershey bar so far.
Lonnie and Estelle on NBC Saturday.
So, Lonnie, this fall I'm starring on Empty Nest. I hear you're starring on Nurses.
That's right, I'm starring on Nurses, and then once in a while I'm going to come over and visit Empty Nest, too.
2 shows in one night? How are you going to do that?
Well, first I go to work on Nurses, and then I go to work on Empty Nest.
Great. I got to switch to decaf.
Lonnie Anderson, Estelle Getty, and Lonnie Anderson come to Empty Nest and Nurses. Saturday, September 25th.
Who wants gum?
I do.
The Country Music Association has nominated my next guest for 8 awards, including Album of the Year for his latest CD, I Still Believe in You. He'll be performing here in Los Angeles at the Universal Amphitheater this Friday, September 17th. Joined now by the Tonight Show Band, Vince Gill. all happily married guys sit on this side. Okay.
Congratulations.
How long you been married? Congratulations. How long you been married?
13 years.
13. I've been married 13 also. There you are. Thank you very much. And congratulations. Now, you guys work together, right? You work with
I've never met the man.
Never met the man. Why, show business just like that, isn't
actually, I did Evening Shade with Reba. We had a duet out called The Heart Won't Lie a while back, and we went and sang that song on his show.
Now, I got to ask you something, because I was talking to some people about you, and they told me you once opened for Kiss.
That's correct.
Now this I don't understand.
Well, it's not so much that that I opened for him, but I opened for him in a bluegrass band, which is really bizarre.
Who's the promoter?
It was an accident. It happened about 6 o'clock the night of the show, and I said, "Can you come down and play?" We said, "Yeah." So we grabbed fiddles and banjos and ran down there, and you gotta see this, and it's like a scene from what was the movie Spinal Tap. We've got this little bass amp. It's about this big. And they've got their whole wall of stuff. It was pretty hysterical. We got booed off the stage. It went over about as good as the ice cream joke.
Oh, there you go. Oh, really? Oh, man. Man. Well, listen, congratulations on your 8 nominations. 8, not in 20 years that's happened, right?
Yeah, since Merle Haggard.
All right, since Merle Haggard. Vince Gill, right back, right after.
For those who want to escape a gridlocked world, BMW has created the new all-season 325i convertible. It opens a whole new world, 365 days a year.
Call 1-800-334-4BMW to test drive the new 325i convertible.
Smoking is a double addiction, mental and physical. Trying to overcome both addictions is the main reason why most smokers who decide to quit fail. If you've made the decision to quit smoking, you may need help in relieving your physical craving for nicotine while you learn to overcome your mental addiction to smoking. A product is being studied for a limited time as part of a large national research study of smokers who have decided to quit. You can take part in this important study by purchasing the product at I Got It at Gary's Pharmacy, Gary's Plaza, 553 South Broad Street, Lansdale.
Think of all this as a large block of ice. Think of this as a chip off the old block. Coors Light's aged ice cold. So when you think of ice, think of the silver bullet. The only way to chill.
I always wanted to practice in a small town. I like to know the people I'm taking care of. It's important for me to be involved with the community. That's the way I want to live. I got a GM MasterCard because I wanted to do something special for my daughter's birthday. It was easy. I transferred my other credit card balances to my GM card and earned 5%. It was a thrill to give her the Beretta. It's a big part of her life. I don't think Christy will ever forget her 16th birthday.
The GM card with no annual fee. To apply, call 1-800-8GM-CARD.
Congratulations. Sinbad, the show at Sinbad, Burt Reynolds, Evening Shade, and congratulations. Hey, Conan O'Brien is next. Stay tuned, check it out. See you tomorrow, folks, with Tim Allen. Bye-bye.